Hey guys, welcome to yet another example of Enota Media Lessons, and you know what? Let's dive right into this bad boy. Alright guys, so if you remember, about 2 weeks ago we started talking about figures of speech. I'm going to turn that a little lower, just hold on a second. Alright, I'm back, and that music was too loud for me, so I turned it lower, and hopefully it's still working for you the right way. But you know what? We're going to jump right back in. We talked about how a figure of speech is a word or phrase that doesn't mean the literal thing, and we're going to see some examples now. So today we're going to talk about onomatopoeia. I can never say that. I'm so sorry. Onomatopoeia is a word that describes sounds like what it is describing. So here's some examples. For instance, bam, whoosh, splat, buzz, click. It's a word that's describing the sound, right? Bam. It's like getting hit or something. Oink. All right, here's another one. Oxymoron. Oxymoron is two contradictory terms used together. So look at this one. Proud to be humble. Well, how can you be proud if you're humble, right? Peace force. Well, kosher ham. Ham, it violates kosher, so how can it be kosher? Jumbo shrimp. Small crowd. Free market. All right, using personification. Personification is giving human qualities to non-living things or ideas. All right, so the star winked at me. Now, do stars really wink like I just winked at this screen with my eye? No, they can't. How about this? The flowers nodded. Now, flowers don't really nod. They're just blown by wind. We know that. The snowflakes danced. The thunder grumbled. The fog crept in. The wind howled. That's personification. You're acting like these non-living things are humans. Now, here's a really important one. Simile. Simile is a comparison between two unlike things using the words like or as. So if it uses the words like or as, it's a simile. All right? So you could say that Rachel was as sweet as pie, or that Peter was as colorful as crayons, or colorful like crayons. You could say someone was as slippery as an eel. You could say that two people hung together like peas in a pod. You could say someone was as blind as a bat. You could say they eat like a pig. So if you use the word like or as, it's a simile. You're comparing two things using those words. All right. Here's my favorite one I can never say, synodoke. I hope I said that right. Synodoke is when a part represents the whole, or the whole is represented by a part. Now, if you've ever heard the word, I need some hands to help me on a ship, or they still use that term in the Navy, so I'm using the word hands. The hand refers to the entire person. That's a synodoke. And I'm probably saying that wrong. I can never say it right. I'm sorry. Synodoke. All right. Wheels. I need some wheels. It's talking about the entire car. But usually when you do this, you only really want to go somewhere. So what part of the car helps you get somewhere? The wheels, right? They're what takes you somewhere. So you refer to the entire thing by one part of it. So like you could refer to a person as a hand, or you could refer to a car as wheels. Here's some more. I need to get the police, and you only need one policeman. Or you could say, give me some plastic. I want to buy a candy bar. You're talking about credit cards. Or you could say, give me a Coke, but you're really talking about any pop, soda, cola drink, like a Pepsi. But you say Coke. I'm going to get an army to stop you from being bad. Well, you really only need a few people. You don't need an entire army. Now, here's another one that's really cool. Understatement. Understatement is when something is said to make something appear less important or less serious than it really is. Like this guy he's in prison, he's about to get hurt. He's saying, you're really beginning to irritate me. Like he doesn't care that he's about to get mistreated with that thing. Or you could say, it's just a scratch, referring to a large dent in a car. Or you could say, it's a little dry and sandy, referring to the driest desert in the world. The weather is a little cooler today, referring to sub-zero temperatures. And you see this a lot in people from Britain or England, United Kingdom. This is a big part of their humor and their culture. You'll see this in British movies. They'll use understatement. If you've ever watched the show The Office, It's based off a British show, and it often, especially in the first seasons, uses understatement to be funny. And Mr. Sanders loves understatement. I really do. It was interesting referring to a bad or difficult experience. This is what my stepmom does all the time. Whenever I cook anything for my stepmom, she says, "It's interesting," which means she doesn't like it. Lame. It stings a bit, referring to a serious wound or injury. Wow. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of our short presentation on figures of speech. I'm so glad that you stuck with me till the end, and I can't wait to see you all again. All right. Try using understatement or one of our other awesome figures of speech like synodoke today. Bye.